Aries, welcome to Infinite Light. My name is Shawnee. Welcome to the 12-part series where I take Aries through Pisces. All the different connections that you have, your special person, your loved one, whoever it is that you want to concentrate on. It's a 12-part series where each and every single video is dedicated to a sun sign or a Venus sign that you are connecting with. Okay, so this is with Aries and a connection with Cancer. Okay, it could be sun sign, it could be Venus sign. I can tell you how you're gonna look up somebody's Venus sign. Although the people that I am connected with, I know their Venus sign because I be asking. I ask. If you want to know how to look up somebody's Venus sign, you just have to know like where they were born, what time, what their birth date is. And you can Google a birth chart, and that will tell you like what their Venus sign is. So if you're watching one of these videos in this 12-part series and it's just not fitting what is actually happening in your reality, then check out a different sign for them, Venus or sun, right? Vice versa. All right, guys, I'm an adult and I gear my videos towards other adults too. So as two adults having this conversation, I need you to use your own discernment, right? Your own intuition, your own connection to self, your own connection to your higher self, your goals, your experience, to make decisions in your own life. Okay, don't allow tarot to make decisions for you. All right. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I am a storyteller. I'm a vessel. I am a conduit from source. I tell you a story about what's happening in the energies. That's it. That's where I stop. You begin to pick things up wherever it is that you want to pick things up. Okay? Aries to Cancer. Aries to Cancer. Let's get into it. Spirit, thank you for being here. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your energy. Allow me to deliver a clear and concise message. Should anything have... Whoa, I'm having a hard time talking. Let's hold on to that. Should anything negative pop up during today's reading, immediately return it to sender. I don't want it on me. I don't want it on my household, and I don't want it on the viewer. I am having a hard time talking. Aries. Somebody's having a hard time expressing themselves to you. And not just like regular everyday conversation, like the part that connects to their higher self, like their soul's truth. Let's dig in. Aries connected to a Cancer. Aries connected to a Cancer. What's going on? What's the mutual energy between Aries and their Cancer? Deadline. Somebody's feeling the heat. And terms. Who did I get this with? I got this with the Aries and the Aries connection. And y'all heard me and saw me. I was shuffling. Terms and deadline. It's like... And I'm getting it in the same placement too. That's so interesting. It's almost like Aries, your higher self is really wanting you, because the Aries and the Aries got this reading. The Aries connected to an Aries got this. And if I take that for face value as a spiritual person, as a tarot reader, this is your higher self, which would also be like an Aries connecting to you and saying, hey, connect to this reading with this Cancer and listen to everything that's in this reading. You had high hopes about this connection between you and your Cancer. But it's taken a long time. Somebody's been dragging their feet. Have been dragging their feet, and you're not going to beg anybody to want to be with you. It literally says it on here, guys. It's terms, begging, whatever, running out of time. You're not going to beg somebody to be with you. What are we is the question. What are me? What, like literally, if you wrote this down, this would be your note to the Cancer. Right? If you're passing them notes in class, you'd say, what are we? ? Send. How does the Cancer feel about the Aries? Truly, truly, truly deep down inside. Should there be no walls up? How does the Cancer feel about the Aries? Can't wait any longer. It's like you're like, I'm not waiting for this. Like, I have things to do in my life. And if this isn't moving forward, you know how Aries are. We want things to be like once we make up our mind, and it's not hard for us to do that, once we make up unless we have a lot of Libra in our chart, but once we make up our mind, we're just like, okay, boom. Come on. I don't want to wait, right? How does a Cancer truly feel about their Aries? Independent. They see you as an independent person. It was a woman, and I should have showed you the card. I apologize. It was a woman in a black dress and a black headdress, and she's on a white horse. So they see you moving throughout your life. Maybe you've dealt with some losses in your past with that black, right? Like mourning, like you were in a state of mourning some of the stuff that happened in your past, but you're still moving forward with spirit because it's a white horse. Okay, how else does the Cancer feel about their Aries person? Mirror. They think you're pretty. Single, again. And independent twice. They see you as this single, independent person, beautiful person. Uninvited guest. We'll see what that one is. Potential big change, moment of decision, and photographs. Wow. So this is somebody that you've had a past with this photographs. Especially with this photographs in this mirror. They've seen you grow, they've seen you evolve. They can look back in the past. They can look behind them and still see you, like an evolution of a connection with you. This uninvited guest right here says on here, moment of decision. And that's kind of what I get with this deadline card. So they feel like they are up against a timeline, making a decision about you. Aries. How does the Aries truly feel about this Cancer that they are connecting with? But they do feel like a lot like they're on the outside looking in. And it has probably has a lot to do with your independence, Aries. How does the Aries feel about this Cancer, please? Completely, all walls down, just from the heart. How does the Aries feel about this Cancer? Intuition. This is what she looks like. Independent. Free. Initiative. Ah, okay. All right. How else does the Aries feel about their person? I'll tell you what it means in just a second. Hope. Very Nine of Cups action. Letting go. Aries, excuse me. I feel like this is just confirmation of everything that I've already said. You feel yourself in this power of this woman, male or female, riding this horse, right? You carry the honor of the experiences of your past. Boom, I like the way I said that. And you carry it very well. You carry it very well. You've been through some shit, but you are still moving forward and free. You use your intuition you were using your intuition with this connection, and you knew that this person and you could have a bright future. You knew that there was a connection. Maybe you didn't always know, but now you know. You knew, especially with this person, you holding this star card, like you saw a wish come true with this person. And you had hope for a bright future with you. It's not happening. It's not happening fast. It's not happening fast enough or at all. And so here you are, letting go. You're swimming out of the abyss of darkness with this person. And this person, that's why this person feels like they're on the outside. They feel you moving them energetically away. What happened between the Cancer and the Aries for this to be unfolding this way? What happened between the Cancer and the Aries for this to be unfolding this way, please, Spirit? King of Wands in the upright. Three of Swords in the reverse. Six of Wands in the reverse. Nine of Cups in the upright. The Chariot in the reverse. That's Cancer's energy in the reverse. You feel like the Cancer is just not living up to their potential. They're definitely not moving towards you because they're so uncertain. So this is the whole evolution of this connection with this King of Wands in the upright. Aries, your Cancer, you looked at your Cancer as this super charismatic leader, right? With cardinal sign, y'all both match as being cardinal signs. They're very much a go-getter, and they're very good at communicating in an authentic sort of way. Super attractive and very attractive sexually. Even there's that chemistry is there. There was a time for reconciliation between you guys. You've known this person for a while with this Three of Swords in the reverse, but then it became rough. It just wasn't smoothing out. Like maybe the logistics just weren't working out, or maybe the connection just started fizzling. It just started losing its fire. Especially, we're still in the Three of Swords in the reverse. I mean, like what now moving on to the Six of Wands in the reverse, what was like a temporary success of a reconciliation, like it just left both of you guys feeling like you were in the friend zone. And this is so disheartening for you, Aries, because you had hope in your heart for this. So right now what you're doing, because this Chariot is not coming towards you, because this Cancer is not coming towards you, because they are not realizing their true potential, you're just like, you know what? I'm just going to sit back and I'm going to take care of myself. Your abundance. Yeah. What's blocking this connection, please, Spirit? What is blocking this connection from being all that it can be? What's blocking this connection? Choose what brings you peace. I don't know if this Cancer knows what brings them peace, but I know that you know what brings you peace. You can very easily identify it. Listen, look at who you are, my love. Look at who you are. And you wear your past experiences with dignity and grace, Aries. There is this idea of this Cancer having to make a choice, and I just heard Pokemon, I choose you. So I don't know if it's too little too late. Like I don't know if that's Cancer's energy coming in and like saying like Balbazar. Like I don't know why I'm going to Pokemon. I don't even really watch it like that. But I feel like there's this funny sort of humorous sort of energy here with this Cancer, and I feel him right here. But they said, I choose you, but it's like the time is running out. Like I don't know if Spirit has held this person to like some sort of timeline. They were supposed to choose you a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago. It's what I'm getting. But it says choose what brings you peace. It's like you already know what brings you peace. This person hasn't figured it out. The Chariot wanted to be in the upright now at the bottom of the deck. So tell me what's coming out of that. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Three of Wands in the reverse. Empress in the reverse. Wow. What is this? Is this about this connection? Yes or no? Is this about this connection? Yes. They would have to let something go. Boom! With the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Empress in the reverse, the Cancer would have to let something go. They're not doing it. They would have to let something go in order to come towards you, Aries. They've got unclear objectives. Remember that this King of Wands showed up upright earlier at the very beginning of this love story. And then now it's showing up in the reverse. Because it's too hard. It's hard to choose peace. It's so much easier to choose what's right in front of you. Whether it gives you peace or not. Because the brain wants comfort. And the brain idealizes just knowing what's going to happen next. So if you're in a crappy situation and your brain... Hold on a second. Sorry. So if you're in an uncomfortable situation and the brain knows, at least I got uncomfort, at least I got uncomfort, the brain will make you comfortable in an uncomfortable situation. Do you feel me, Aries? That's what this person is going through. That's exactly what this person is going through. Choose your peace. That could be your first little bit of advice. But let me get another little bit of advice for the Aries. Some advice for the Aries in this connection. Some advice for the Aries in this connection. Oh, I hear you. I heard you. So where is this connection going? I heard you. I literally heard you. So where is this connection going, please, between the Aries and the Cancer? So where is this connection going? Eight of Wands in the reverse. Remain stagnant. The Emperor in the upright. The Death in the reverse. Ten of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands. Potentially. Okay, listen, it's going to be a lot of back and forth. The energy is, if you stay in this Cancer's energy, what's going to happen is a lot of back and forth. It's going to go from being stagnant to being alive, to going back into being stagnant, to potentially being friends, like business partners and only business partners, or only friends, but not necessarily loving partners, not necessarily love. There might be a sexual encounter. This person is too timid. King of Wands wanted to pop up again. Oh yeah. A lot of back and forth is going to happen. There's a potential for this relationship, but listen, your Cancer has to figure out that their peace is with you. Your Cancer has to figure out that their peace is with you, Aries. Advice. Word of advice for the Aries, please. Word of advice for the Aries, please. Health and well-being. Harmony. Health and well-being. Harmony. It says, a man is not rightly conditioned until he is happy. Healthy and prosperous being. Oh, golly. Let's try that again. A man is not rightly conditioned unless he is a happy, healthy, and prosperous being. And happiness, health, and prosperity are the result of a harmonious adjustment of the inner and the outer of the man within his surroundings. James Allen. Basically, what Mr. Allen is trying to say is, if you want peace, choose what brings you peace. Sometimes it's not just about choosing what brings you peace. Sometimes it's about finding the inner peace. Not sometimes. Life is about finding the inner peace inside yourself first. So if you are wishy-washy about anything, relying too much on hope, hoping things will change, hoping it'll be a different outcome, hoping, wishing, desiring, but you're not really staying in this independent energy. If you allow yourself to teeter, then what you're going to get is that teetering type of matching energy in your outside world. So you want somebody to come towards you, stand in your peace, Aries, and the right person will match. Not a wishy-washy person. The right person at the right time will match. There's potential in this relationship, but your Cancer's gotta figure themselves out. Don't you get lost in that energy while they're doing so. You stay in yours. Stay in your energy, in your peace. All right, guys? I'm repeating myself at this point. If you guys want to work with me, if you want a personal reading, that information is down below. I love you. See you soon. Bye.